Judge who forced Cohen to ID Hannity performed Soros' wedding and was tapped to be Bill Clinton's attorney general. You cannot underestimate just how lawless all of this is and how deceptive. Judge in Michael Cohen's case officiated George Soros' wedding. Well, the deep state is going into hyperdrive war against President Trump and basically all of his supporters in an attempt to bully and silence free speech. It's amazing what we see unfolding. No joke, judge who forced Cohen to ID Hannity performed Soros' wedding and was tapped to be Bill Clinton's attorney general. And now we learned she ordered all of Cohen's files to be put into a searchable federal database so that the federal employees at the FBI could all get into it and leak it more efficiently. You cannot underestimate just how lawless all of this is and how deceptive. Judge in Michael Cohen's case officiated George Soros' wedding. It's George Soros financing the lawsuits against me. 2 more filed yesterday. Talked to 2 top law firms that they read the lawsuits, and they said, these are the most frivolous things we've ever seen. They're not even based in reality. What they say we said against the Sandy Hook families, we did not even say. Any listener knows that if you've tuned in, you probably heard me say 1,000 times, I think kids died there. But it looks like Cooper's using a blue screen. Nancy Grace is in a parking lot with cars going in a circle around her. CNN's famous for cheating on locations. So they don't let a good crisis go to waste. So people have a legitimate right to ask questions. When our government got caught, staging babies out of incubator deaths to launch the war. We showed footage yesterday. The media doesn't want to challenge where it looks like they're faking a chemical attack. We're not saying chemical attacks don't happen. The rebels have been caught doing it. But the white helmets have been caught staging stuff. I mean, the doctor winks. He goes, get ready. He falls over conveniently. And the little kid stops acting like he's dying and smiles. I mean, look, that looks fake. And I have a right to say that. Will I get sued for it? Fine. But the white helmets have been caught staging stuff before. Now, we have a stand down in Florida. And that's the news that we put out days after it happened, that they deleted off YouTube and then said, Jones says no kids died. So it's clear they're trying to line that up. They'll probably file a suit saying Jones said nobody died at the Florida shooting on Valentine's Day. And they'll probably edit tapes together where I said that happened. That's what the news does. They take these out of context where I play devil's advocate, make a statement where I say, I can see how, with all the lies we've seen in the media and false flags and weird irregularities where people think, nobody died at XYZ. But I can't 100% say that. And some of these parents look pretty legitimate to me. So the point is, you shouldn't take shootings and then blame all gun owners and try to take the Second Amendment. We question Vegas because of our law enforcement sources. They still won't say what happened there and have delayed the report. They say they won't bring it up for a while. They waited 5 years to bring out a police report on Sandy Hook. This stuff has never happened before. So we have a right to investigate it. But clearly, these lawsuits aren't intended to win. They're intended to put out the false statements again that I'm saying nobody died there. And no matter how many times I tell the news that or say it, they still say, Jones says nobody died. And they'll show some little edited 3-second clip. And then Megyn Kelly wouldn't even let me answer the question straight. And they act like they've got me over to barrel that, ooh, this is the weak spot. About a year after Sandy Hook, when we had big debates about it and the anomaly, said, you know what, I think people died there. And Paul Watson was the guy who really pushed me to do that because he went over a lot of the evidence with me. He, day one, said that, no, the media was building a tar baby. He was right. And that's why I pulled back, because some of the groups out there saying that they were all actors there were saying that I was Jeff Bridges or Bo Bridges and that I was Bill Hicks. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to be bullied by the folks that say nobody died. The media saw that then as a weakness, then hung it around my neck, has been beating the drum forever.
You know, someone very profoundly once said many years ago that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism.
You're a white man! You're a white man!
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
It's the claim that the August protest was some sort of left-wing plot. Who, you might ask, would say something so offensive? An elected representative who's serving right now in the U.S. Congress.
And look at the background. George Soros is one of those people that actually helps, back these individuals. Who is he?
My understanding is that you went out with this protector of yours who swore that you were his adopted godson.
Yes.
Went out, in fact, and helped in the confiscation of property from the Jews.
That's right. Yes.
Was it difficult?
Not at all.
Do you think George Soros funded the neo-Nazis who marched in Charlottesville?
Wouldn't it be interesting to find out?
These conspiracy theories were first spread by radio talk show host Alex Jones.
Is this lost on anyone? George Soros is a famous Nazi collaborator.
From the front lines of the information war, it's Alex Jones.
Alpha Power. Here's what you want to know. You want to go to InfoWarsStore.com and read the hundreds and hundreds of 5-star third-party reviews on this product. And also remember that when it came out 4 months ago, it sold out in 3 weeks. Because people that know about these type of products looked at the ingredients list and looked at the potency list, and people went crazy. The average male or female enhancement over-the-counter supplement has some real stuff in it. It just has a little bit in it. Because I work with the top 4 formulators in the country, and they say, listen, no one puts as much as you do into these. They said your leading competitors might put $6, $7 in, and you're putting $15, $20, $30, $40, depending on the product, in them. Nobody else does that. Well, we do, and that's why they're so powerful. Again, Alpha Power sold out for months. The second shipment is now in at InfoWarsLife.com or InfoWarsStore.com, or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.